Hello all. This is my day off today, and you're more than welcome to come along on a trip along to Kinnoull Tower. Kinnoull Tower is just basically, if you're going along the A90 before you get to the Friarton Bridge, and it's a big sort of cliff face on the right hand side, and there's a tower there, it's called Kinnoull Tower. You could see that just if you're heading from Dundee to Perth, before you get to the Friarton Bridge, you would look up to the right and you would see the ruin. It's an ancient tower. So I'm going to take a drive there today, and I'll take you along with us if you want to tag along with us on that wee day trip out in the car. I'll show you how to get there if you're driving, and when I get there, I'll get the camcorder out and then I'll film the route that I take to walk to the tower. And then once you get to the tower, I'll show you the photos and videos of the tower as well. So I'll turn this camera around and I'll show you on the Google Maps how to get there if you want to go there yourself, if you want to make your own way there. Okay, I'll just turn that around now. Right, this is showing the map on the road map out here. So this is the A90. This is running from Dundee. So you're just coming off of the A90. That's the Friarton Bridge going over the River Tay. So the way I'm going, I'm not taking this route. You don't need to go over there if you're following the route that I'm taking. You come off the A90 and you go onto you come off the slip road off the A90. This is coming from Dundee, that's Perth. So you come off the slip road onto the A85, and this is going into Perth. So you're just following the A85 until you get to Manse Road. Right, Manse Road. There's a travel lodge just on the corner. So that's the 85, you're just continuing on. You don't reach this bridge, can't remember what it's called, but you're just coming in and you turn right up Manse Road. And you're you just turn right, follow Manse Road all the way up to get to the mini roundabout. And then you turn right onto Hatton Road. And you just follow Hatton Road. You just keep following it till it gets to Hill Road. That's how I'm pronouncing it anyway. Hill Road. So you just follow Hill Road up until you get to there's like car parks. There's a quarry car park there. I'll show you the one that I'm going to park it when I get there. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get this on the satellite. Yeah, I've changed the view to the street view. So that's Hill Road. Right. So you're just driving, as I say, just follow up. Keep driving up there until you get to. If you find a parking space anywhere suitable, then just use that. But what I tend to do, if it's possible, this route here. So if you're coming up and you turn. This is looking the other way now, this is going back now. You could turn up this road, which goes to the quarry car park. So up there is like you're surrounded, it's basically a quarry and you could park in there. But if you don't want to turn in there, you could just go up, continue up until you get to these car parks here. There's just like lay-by car parks. You could just park. I'm planning on parking in this one here, or in one of them anyway. It's not that far from the quarry one. So if you find a space in this vicinity, then you walk up this embankment. But when I get there today, I'll put on the camcorder and I'll walk you through I'll walk you through the route that I'm going to take to get to it anyway. So there's obviously more ones. This is the route that I'm going to be taking, and I'll show you that one. I'll put the dash cam on as well and I'll show you me driving up, then you can see the roads as I drive. Okay, so next time I'll get the camcorder out and you'll be seeing that with the dash cam. Okay, right. Right, so I've stopped at a lay-by on the A90 and I'll try and point out where the Kinnoull Tower is. So it's basically when this road's going towards the A90 to Perth from Dundee. So you've got these cliffs just on the horizon there. It's Kinnoull Hill, Kinnoull Tower. I'll try and zoom it in. It's just right there. You might just be able to make it out. It's not very clear, but that's where we're headed. So it's not the best of videos, but I think that's Kinnoull Castle or something, just in the distance there. Okay, so I'll make my way to it. Right, so I'm stopped in West Kinnoull, and I've got a better view for the Kinnoull Tower. So that's the tower there. I'll zoom right in. That's kind of what it looks like at this angle. That's how you'll see it when you're driving along the A90 and you look up towards these cliffs. There's Kinnoull Hill as well. It's just about there. I'm going to walk there also and I'll film that for you. So I'm stopped just in this wee sort of village town, just right on the outskirts of Perth. And in this area here, I could look up to that's where I'm viewing the tower from. Right there. The ruin, the Kinnoull Tower. Okay, so I'll set up the dash cam and I'll show you the route from the main road in Perth. I'll drive the route up to the actual where I'm going to park, the back roads to get to it. It's not far. Okay, I'll see you then.
Right, this is now at the car parks off of that, the road that I drove up. You would have saw on the dash cam, went up the quarry car park. I went up, drove round and came back out just to show you the quarry car park. You just come out there and I just got parked there. So what I need to do now is walk up the brae en route to the tower, the Kinnoull Tower. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to start making my way up. I'll keep this thing running and I'll film the whole lot as I climb the hill up. Just before I set off, it's a good idea to get a good good footwear. You know, I got my hiking boots on because it's, you know, you're walking up an embankment. I've got my rucksack, flask of coffee and something. It's water. Make sure you have water with you. It's a good idea to take clothing. It isn't really far, it's only about 20-minute walk or something, so but you might as well go prepared and enjoy it when you go up. You might as well have something to look forward to when you get there, but you get some cracking views when you look back. You get great views all the way up. But I'm going to start filming up this and I'll film the whole route up, the route that I'm taking up. So that's the car park, as I say, just park there and you just start walking up this embankment. So I'll keep this running. It's quite a busy route today, popular with other walkers and that. So just continuing up. It's quite a windy day, so I'm just hoping the wind won't be a problem with the sound. This is just like a viewpoint. Hill. So like I say, the car park's just walked about a minute up. You get this wee viewpoint thing here. Just continue up this trail here. This is the route that I go. It's the route that I take when I come here on occasions. I've only really recently started coming to this place. Took me a while to find it, I finally got around to doing it. And when you get there, you get such a great view. You know, it's one of these things I pass on the motorway all the time and I notice it, but I didn't really ever get around to going to it. But it's just a couple of years back I eventually got around to going to visiting it. So it's a bit of an upward climb. So you'll probably hear me puffing and panting up here. So I'll just film going up to the place, and I'll film when in there, and then I'll take pictures, but I won't bother filming it coming down, because it's just the reversal of going up basically. But from time to time I'll turn the camera back and give you the views that you would see when you're heading down. So from time to time I'll pause the video and you'll get the transition. It's just so that the one video isn't too long. I could edit it better when I put the transitions in. So it is a bit of an uphill climb. Some bits are steep, other bits are gradual. Pause this for a moment. I was just taking off my jersey actually, it was getting a bit warm. But when you get to the top it'll get really breezy and cold again. Well, not cold but cool. And then you start putting clothes back on. It's just at the moment when you're climbing, it's when the body temperature starts to rise. But as soon as you stop climbing and you get into the breeze, into the air, the temperature goes right back down to the point where you need to put the jersey back on again, and even a tammy or a hat if it's breezy enough. It's only when you're climbing it's when your temperature goes right up. That's why you need lots of water. Carry water with you when you're doing these hill climbs. I learnt that with the hike club. I climb mountains and everything with them. And water is the most important thing to carry with you. I must carry about probably just under a gallon of water, which is, well, 4.5 litres in a gallon. So I've got the litre flask. 4 times 500 millilitres of water, and Lucas said there's another 500 mils, and so what's that then? 3.5 litres of water, or liquids, fluids. That's what I pack every time when I go for my hill walking. So there's 4.5 litres in a gallon. It's just under, it's not far off a gallon of liquid. That's how important it is. You've got to carry lots of water, fluids, liquids anyway, liquids of some sort. Keep the body rehydrated. But this hill's nothing compared to likes of the mountains, Ben Nevis and Ben McDewey, etc. It's still a hill, so you've got to go prepared. Take at least 1 bottle of water with you. I recommend doing that anyway. It's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it. But I recommend that you take a bottle of water with you at least if you're doing any sort of climbing. So this path here basically just continues on. This is just a small trail, short trail, that leads up to Kinnoull Hill. And Kinnoull Tower is just not far from here. So I'm going to stop off here at the hill to get the views. You get some really good views here. Pause this a moment. Yep. Here's the height of the hill. 729 feet. You can see the River Tay on the horizon, and on the horizon, which is in the view there. That's obviously the city of Perth. Looking down the city of Perth. And you see the mountains there in the background. It's not that focused, unfortunately, but I'll take a picture of that anyway and stick that in the video also. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll just head over to the other wee bit here, the other view, where you'll get the view of the south, the motorway, and nice view of the Friarton Bridge possibly as well. Some sculpture, wooden sculpture. Sign. It's just wearing part. So this is the view now you'll get of the River Tay, Friarton Bridge, etc. Perth. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a fantastic view. So I just walked from over there, just a stone throw from that other stopping place. So be very, very careful when you get to the edge here, obviously, because as you can see, these rocks can get slippy as well if it's a wet day, if it's windy as well. So just be careful when you. It's just a sheer drop. That is just literally a sheer drop down there. I'll try and steady this up a bit. So yeah, it's a Friarton Bridge. City of Perth. That building there, that's where I stopped earlier on when I was taking a video of the looking up this way. I was parked down there and you can see the slip road, the comes off the motorway, just it's the road there, it.I, and then just goes into Perth. Well, there's a train as well, look. An absolutely brilliant view, and that's the tower just where I'm going to be heading next. You just see the top of it, castle there as well. Just the train. Okay, so I'll just pause this a moment and get a few pictures for you. Right, so moving along from the Kinnoull Hill, I'm going to start making my way to Kinnoull Tower. So as I say, just be extra careful here, because if it's wet grass, and as I say, that is just a sheer drop down there, so just be extra careful what you're doing when you... Right, head along to the tower now. So that's just... There's just little viewpoints all over the place. There's some down there as well. You could, if you wanted to stop to, you know, have a break, enjoy the views. Oh yeah. I'll just keep going along here. I'm quite surprised at the moment, because I thought it was going to be really windy. You know, I thought the sound would be a bit of a problem with the wind, but I'm just going to take a wee deviation off route for just 2 seconds to show you another view of the tower. So like I say, this is just that's literally just a sheer drop down there, so it's a good photo stop, but just be very careful when you approach these things. Yeah, I'm going to get a photo of that. So I'm just looking at the motorway. The cars look like ski electrics. Ski electric. I'll pause this a moment and get a picture of that. Right, so that's a wee photo stop there at that viewpoint. So we'll just head back up to the main track on route to the tower. It's just a small deviation off route. So that's the way I just came, as I say. That was from the hilltop. Just back around this path and just continue along it. So I've got my jersey off and it's starting to feel a bit cooler already. It doesn't take long to cool down. It's because I'm walking downhill now. I'm no longer climbing, so the body temperature just drops, and then back on with the jersey. And when I get up there, no doubt it'll be quite breezy. So, because when you think when you've been sweating, a lot, the chill factor, the wind. Yeah. So there's just a couple of arrows there to point you in the direction. But yeah, I just say when you've been sweating a lot, you will cool down very quickly, because it's the cooling system kicking in, and so as soon as you get a breeze, it multiplies the cooling effect. So you need to put something on otherwise you'll feel uncomfortable with it. I've done videos on trees, strange, as far as it, well, for me anyway, strange looking trees that are growing in unusual angles. I mean, it's just a couple of examples there. Such a bizarre angle, but I'm keeping this video focused on the subject, which is the tower. If you look back at my other YouTube videos, you'll come across the videos that I put up regarding the strange anomalies with the trees and the branches and that. It's a nice photo shot, actually. Pause this a moment. So what I'm doing is, when I'm walking along and I see a nice photo shot like that, you know, when there's nobody there just now, the sun's out, and I'm just going to pause it and then take photos while the going's good, because this place could get busy and you don't get the same, you know, it's popular for tourists and that. But that's the signs, the blue signs that point you up on how we get to the tower. Oh yeah. So here we go. Kinnoull Tower. Right. So there's a bit of a puddle here. Oh gosh, right. How am I going to get into here about again? I've got my boots on, so these hiking boots off. Damn it. Splash, right. So there we go. That's what it looks like in here. Go through this foot spa again. Right, that's fine. And so I'm not actually revised up on the history for this. I couldn't really tell you a lot about it at the moment. This is just merely a video showing you how to get to it and the views as well when you get here. There's obviously a history to it, but I've no researched into that yet. I can maybe do that on another mini video and post that up for you. But I'm sure it'll be quite easy to get information on this online if you just simply go to Google and type in Kinnoull Tower. You'll get all the spiel, all the information about it. But yeah, it makes a nice, it's a nice place to come and visit, because you get the views and everything. You get these benches. Good exercise getting there. Point this out. That's where I was earlier. It was just kind of like standing up onto the edges. That's where the Kinnoull Hill is. It's just looking back towards it. So this is another photo point, but again, like I say, it's just a sheer drop when you get here, so you're literally just on the edge. So you really have to have good footwear and make sure you don't slip off the edge, because it's very slippery, muddy and everything, and it is just a sheer drop. So this is at the front of it now, right at the front. So, right, so that's just literally right on the edge. Literally, that is some height, so you don't want to mess about when you're here. As you can see. But I've been lucky because it's not been windy. It's not so windy now. Which again is to do with the unusual weather phenomenon that I've talked about in previous videos, but I'm not going to I'll keep that for the other videos. But yeah, it's quite unusual how the weather changes quickly, but I'm not going to go on about that just now on this one. But you get a nice view of the River Tay, you just see it sort of en route to Dundee. So I say just beware of the sheer drops and that. It's absolutely brilliant view you get up here. I've been lucky with the weather now. It's that wind must have blew all the clouds away so I could see now for miles. It's usually the other way around. It's usually raining on my days off and can't see nothing, but the weather's played ball. It's been nice days and given me a clear window to do this video for you. Right, okay. Pause this for a moment. Okay, so that's us now made this video. I'm going to just get myself sat down, have something to drink and eat. I'll get some photographs of this, still photos for the slideshow for the video. I hope you've enjoyed this. I won't bother filming it coming down because it's just the reversal as it was for going up. So I hope you'll find it okay should you want to come up and visit this place, because it's really nice. You get great views and everything, and it's only about, depending on your level of fitness of course, it took me about 20-25 minutes. Well, maybe just a bit longer because I stopped to take some pictures and video around. So give yourself about half an hour from the car park where I then parked it. You know, but yeah, just be careful with the cliff edges because it's just a sheer drop. You know, be careful there. But yeah, so it's an interesting structure. I don't have a lot of history knowledge at the moment. I haven't researched a lot into the historical side of it at this stage. I might use that. I might do that for a later video, one of the mini videos or something. But it's basically, well, there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, and thanks for tagging along, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks now. Cheers, bye, take care.